Hello to all fellow gamers. We were very honored and very, very happy, being gamers ourselves, to be contracted to produce and do the musical direction of the sea shanties you hear on board the trireme Adrasteia. I had the opportunity and the great pleasure to work with Ubisoft in the previous Assassin's Creed Origins, where I sang the ancient Greek chants you hear in the different temples, and also supervised some of the recordings in Athens. But this was quite a different thing. Doing the actual shanties for Odyssey was quite the experience, and like I said, quite the big honor. I have a little 2-minute video to show you how all the production happened. In my efforts to produce the sea shanties and do the musical direction as well, we had specific guidelines, of course, from Ubisoft and from Lydia Andrew, who was our team leader. I had to basically find a way to create original ancient Greek shanties, even though we don't know what they would be singing in the triremes at the time, and make it also, of course, gamer friendly. That means that the song shouldn't be very, very difficult to sing. So I had to find a composer that had the capability to create songs that were easily singable, but also had an ancient Greek flavor. Of course, I chose my longtime friend and collaborator, Giannis Georgantelis, an Athenian composer. We've been working with him for many, many years. His first task was, of course, to find lyrics for these songs in ancient Greek. Some of them were provided by Ubisoft, and some of them were provided by him, choosing texts and poems by ancient Greek poets, lyrical poets like Anacreon, Archilochos, the playwright Aristophanes, different Orphic hymns, and Alcaeus. So what Giannis Georgantelis actually did was to create those shanties, having a very strong ancient Greek element in them, but also using some Greek folk, Byzantine, and even some pop elements into the songs to make them more singable by the player. There are 2 different flavors of shanties in the game. Some of them are ancient Greek songs, and some of them actually have to do with the story. Depending on what the gamer does, what his decisions are, what his accomplishments are, the crew sings them. The different thing this time around with the sea shanties compared to Black Flag was the fact that we also have a women's chorus that was chosen to sing when you have female crew on the boat, which is really, really exciting. Our next step, of course, was to choose the performers, the choirs that would be performing the sea shanties. The first one is from here, from Montreal. It's a male-only chorus. It's the Zakynthian Voices, or Zakynthian Voices, under the direction of Petros Pylarinos. And they sung 10 ancient Greek sea shanties. You hear them on the boat from the beginning of the game. The second choir I chose was the Missolonghi Municipal Choir under the direction of Spyros Cholevas. I knew the choir from quite a while ago, since I did my army term, my boot camp in Missolonghi, Greece, which is a small town but very significant in Greek history, since that's where Lord Byron died, and it's considered sacred since the war against the Ottoman Empire. The singers in that choir had to record most of the sea shanties, as they did not only some of the Greek ones, especially the ladies, but they also had to record the English sea shanties and also the translations of the English sea shanties back to Greek, which Spyros Cholevas did with the help of a professor of literature and ancient Greek. So it was quite a monumental work to produce all these pieces for us here at Chroma Musika. It was a great opportunity and a great honor, especially since both my wife and I are gamers, and I hope they become a nice companion for your long voyages on board the trireme Adrasteia.